Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am in Sarajevo at the Tunnel of Hope. This is what the museum looks like today, and it's a museum dedicated to the Tunnel of Hope. This tunnel was dug in the 1990s to save the city of Sarajevo from the siege of the Serbian army. You can see some of the images how the tunnel actually operated at the time. This is what the original tunnel looked like in the 90s. Okay, this tunnel was the lifeline of the people of Sarajevo during the siege, and all of these mountains you can see around me right now there at distance, they were controlled by the Serbian forces, and they wanted to commit a genocide here in Sarajevo, just like the one in Srebrenica, or just like what's happening in Gaza today, right? Okay, so this tunnel was dug to go under that airstrip. You can see the airport right now. Even today there is an airport here. Okay, the airport was controlled by the international community, okay, the UN, who were not very helpful at the time, obviously, to the Bosnian cause. So the tunnel was dug from this side to reach the other side where free Bosnia was, free Bosnian territory was. So in order to free Sarajevo, okay, if you come close to me please, come step aside. The tunnel was dug to bring life-saving supplies to the city of Sarajevo, which was on this side, and it was besieged. The entire city was besieged, and this was the only source of information, source of life-saving supplies, weapons, food, you name it. It could only come through this tunnel. Okay, so this is a story of resilience, resistance, and nobility. Many noble characters who dug this tunnel to save lives. Izetbegovic Begovic was the first president of the independent state of Bosnia, or semi-independent state of Bosnia. He was negotiating in Geneva, and while he was negotiating, he was waiting for news from this tunnel. If the tunnel had been completed and it was successful, then he wouldn't have to sign humiliating capitulation terms, which he did not, because he received the news in good time that the tunnel is accomplished. Okay, so this is a very powerful story of resilience, resistance from the Bosnian people against oppression, against genocide, against people who hated them just because who they were, just because of their identity, right? This cannot be repeated. As they say, never again. And the tunnel comes from here. We can actually quickly show bits of the tunnel. This is what remains of the tunnel. This has been kept for the museum purpose. Of course, it's dark. You can see it goes all the way down. Okay, and we have images of people who have built this tunnel. I don't know if you can see me. If you follow me, I'll keep talking so that my voice can get to you. It's very, very cold down here, even though it's very hot outside. It's very sunny. It's very cold down here because we're going underground. Right? Sorry. So you can see, I just want to show the length of the tunnel there. Okay. We don't have to go all the way down there. On the other side, we have pictures, images of individuals who had dug this tunnel. Okay, so currently I'm in Bosnia. I'm visiting Bosnia, the city of Sarajevo. Okay, the capital of Bosnia, once the Ottoman capital as well. And in the 1990s, from 1992 to 1995, this city was besieged, and a lot of atrocities were committed here by the Serbian forces and the Croatian forces against the Bosnian people. And eventually, war ended, and there was a peace agreement which didn't really favor the Muslims of Bosnia much, but fortunately there has been peace since then, and we hope it remains that way. Okay, but it was a very bitter experience for the Bosnian people. So I just wanted to share this information with you. Stand here please, and I just wanted to share this information with you so that you can actually go and look into it. The Tunnel of Hope, Sarajevo. Go and read articles on it. There are books written by Bosnian survivors. We were today given a very beautiful, powerful, inspirational introduction by a veteran from the war who actually fought himself, was injured. He showed us his injuries. He was shot by a sniper in his arm. and he was leading Unit 7. At the time it was called the Unit 7, and he was leading the Mujahideen himself, and he protected many lives, many innocent lives that were facing extinction or genocide or rape here in Sarajevo. And it was because of this tunnel all of that was prevented, and Bosnian people still have what they have. Okay, so as they say, never again. This is the idea, this is the message of this video, never again. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am in Sarajevo, Bosnia, and I'm with a living legend, Harun Hodzic. He was part of the freedom movement. He led a unit of Mujahideen called Unit 7. He led it, and he got injured in action. I mean, he even showed us his injury. Can we, if we don't mind, okay, wait, I don't think it's polite. It's polite to ask him. I mean, he was shot by a sniper. Okay, Sheikh Harun is an imam, and he has authored a book. Okay, the book is translated into the English language, War Stories, the Prayer on the Pure Bosnian Soil. Allahu Akbar. Okay, here is the book. So why am I talking about Sheikh Harun? Sheikh Harun is a living example of resistance, resilience, and a struggle for freedom. Okay, his people were facing extinction, genocide that happened in Srebrenica, and they were fighting to prevent it here in Sarajevo. And he was part of this movement. He even met with Sheikh Izetbegovic, who has passed away, rahmatullah alayhi, who was the president of Bosnia once. So he's a very well-known personality. He has written this book, War Stories. So get your hands on it. And if you can't, then we can possibly organize copies for those who want them, inshallah. Okay, so we are here with him in Sarajevo. Jazakallah khair, and make dua for Sheikh. In particular, make dua for him. Allah accept his sacrifices, and Allah place him in Jannah. He's a Ghazi. He's a Ghazi. Ghazi is someone who had done the Ghazwa, who has been in the path of Allah, who has fought against oppression and lives on. And Shaheed is someone who gave his life in that path. So he's a Ghazi. So make dua for him, inshallah. Just wanted to do a quick introduction of Bosnian resilience, resistance, and fight for freedom. Assalamu alaikum.